Hi guys, Martin here again. Today I'm going to give you my quick review of the Sony SmartBand SWR10. I did a quick unboxing the other day there, so I've had a couple of days to get used to this, you know, and play around with it. So obviously, first things first, that's your power button, and obviously a little function button as well, and your little indicator lights there. So you push it once, tells you that it's on day mode, and obviously it plays the music too. Yeah, if you push it once and then tap, it will start your music player or whatever you've got programmed onto the smartware thing. Push and hold it, it will go to night mode from day mode, and obviously push it again, it goes to day mode. Push and hold, and then it will count down 1, 2, 3, and then obviously it switches off. So let me just put this back in here. Right, so basically it's obviously to manage your lifestyle, you know, monitor, record what you do, you know, your calories that you've burnt, how many steps you've taken, you know, how many logs, how far you've ran, stuff like that. Obviously it is waterproof, IP58 rated. I believe it's up to 5 meters for half an hour. Obviously it only works with Android 4.4 KitKat. It won't work with any other Android, obviously previous versions. It's obviously Bluetooth version 4, so it's low energy. Obviously it works with the LifeLog app, which we'll take a look at in just a second. If you just tap once, it obviously there's a bookmark on the LifeLog app. So obviously if, you know, there's a certain thing that you want to be reminded of or whatever, you just push the little button and it obviously does a bookmark, which is good. Obviously it's NFC as well, so it's like pairing and connecting it. And it's got a micro USB, but that's just for obviously charging. You can't download any data or anything from it. You can get different coloured bands for it as well. There's straps. I think it's 9 altogether. So, you know, right. Into the thing. I'll just load up the LifeLog app. There we go. So I don't know if you can just see that. Just zoom in. So obviously you've got the LifeLog app. I'll zoom in there for you. So as you can see, little icons that correspond to basically obviously what you're doing. It says bookmarks. You tap it once and obviously it'll do a little bookmark if it works. No, that's night mode. There you go. So it should just do it. Here only set 2 seconds. Doesn't want to do it. But you get my point anyway. I'll try and get that working in a second. So obviously calories burnt. So you've got obviously for exercise or just passive calorie burn, like, you know, just walking around, you know, just doing general things other than exercise. And obviously you can do it in the week, month, and obviously year, so it gives you like an average, stuff like that. Steps, again, obviously self-explanatory. Hours that you've walked, hours that you've ran, your sleeping habits. Obviously I'm a light sleeper, so again it gives you an average, so yearly or monthly, so that's pretty cool. obviously how long you've been riding your bike, you know, traveling, you know, interacting, how many photos you take, how many hours you read books, played games, watched movies, listened to music, and obviously you can add more or take away depending on what you want to do. It is quite slow to refresh, I found, because I obviously don't have the internet on the phone all the time when, you know, I'm asleep or whatever. So I found obviously if you turn it off, it'll obviously give you a little, you know, saying that you can't do it. Obviously you can go into the settings, if you can see that. You know, that's just what it's about. Go to settings. So obviously you can turn the logger on or off. As you can see, you can't sync to the network. So obviously you turn it on. And then just click the refresh. And obviously it will refresh everything that you've done. But I have found that it doesn't refresh straight away. First time I installed the app it did, but sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. Although I've found on my my Galaxy Note 10.1 tablet that it takes ages to refresh. And I don't know why that is, and you know, it just doesn't seem to work as well, the app, that it does on the phone. But anyway, like it says with the bookmark, if you double click, it doesn't want to do it. You can just do it this way as well, add it, whatever. I don't know why it's not doing it now. Well, there we go, it's done it now. So obviously, scroll down to your bookmark, and obviously you can just put a title, you know, and then OK it, and obviously it saves it, and then again refresh, and then it should add it to there. Like it says, it does take a few seconds to do it, but other than that, you know, it's a good app. It helps me quite well. Obviously the functions of this, you can have it to basically, you set it to obviously notify you if you've got any incoming calls or messages, and it just basically vibrates. Again, if you want to set it for like a little alarm to wake you up gently, so it obviously vibrates, but you can set it up through the Smart Connect app. Just zoom in for you. So you got all these sort of options, you know, where you can auto night mode. So obviously you set it from whatever time, or you can just, like it says, push the button on the actual device. Notifications, again, obviously you've got to allow that sort of thing. Smart wake up, that's like the alarms, it will vibrate, so you can have it like intervals, and you know, choose when you want it. There's that. Out of range alert, obviously that's self-explanatory. Incoming calls, and then you have little applications. Now obviously you use the side button, and then you double tap and do whatever you want to do that. I don't really bother with that, you know. I just use it just to monitor, you know, fitness levels and stuff like that, sleep patterns. That's a good option there, is the sleep patterns, quite like it. Obviously this is the SmartBand interface. Obviously it tells you how many hours of battery life you got left. Now I believe it's up to 5 days, but obviously that depends, you know, if you're using it quite a lot, obviously, you know, tapping buttons. But obviously if it's just left on your wrist, you're not pushing any buttons, I suspect it'll be, you know, 5 days. I've had this a couple of days now, and I've only experienced once or twice where it's, you know, disconnected. But obviously you do it through either Bluetooth or you do it through NFC. So, you know, it's a good device, and obviously you get, like in the unboxing, like I said, you get the smaller strap. So if you got smaller wrists, or, you know, if you're a woman or a child or whatever, so again, that's quite handy to have. Yeah, so basically, you know, conclusion, it's a good device. I mean, I'd say it's a bit overpriced, considering that you've got the new SmartBand that's coming out. I mean, it's about £80 this one, or £90, £100, depending on where you go. But obviously you've got the new SmartBand Talk coming out soon. I mean, even the straps themselves, they're quite, you know, like extra straps, they're quite expensive as well. But, you know, if you're just going to stick to this one colour, then, you know, it's perfect. Like I said before, the Z1 I've got is white, so I will be getting the white band at some point. So anyway guys, thanks for watching. Please hit the like button and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers, bye.